back to our channel. I'm Emily.
And I'm John.
And today we're going to be speaking about the power of our words. In the word it says that the power of life and death is in our tongue. And you know, so often we don't realize how powerful it is that our words are, and that with our words we're literally creating something in the world, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, so through everything that we say, literally everything, we're either speaking a message of life or of death, literally. So whatever, even the smallest thing that you will say is gonna either be creating life or creating death. So the reason that we're talking about this today is because of this particular story. It was around the time where I had a lot of knee pains. And obviously I'm a dancer, so I didn't think much of it. I'm like, oh, well, I mean, I freaking fall on my knees all the time anyway. So of course my knees hurt. But it was super uncomfortable. Like my knees were in like excruciating pain all the time. Maybe I'm dragging it. But they just always hurt. So I was in Emily's house sleeping over, and I was in pain. My knees were hurting, and I had danced like in church, I think that Sunday. But whatever, point is my knees were really hurting, and I was like, Lord, can they just stop hurting? And then Emily was just like laughing or whatever, and then I
was not laughing. I was not laughing. And then he was like, Lord, just give my pain to Emily. That's literally what he said. He was like, just give it all to Emily.
And then in that moment, I was like, oh my gosh, my knees don't hurt anymore. And she was like, my knee hurts. Which is really not funny.
No, it's not. It was so weird. Like, it was the weirdest thing ever. Because obviously well, I don't know. Did you mean that? I don't know if he meant that, but clearly we didn't think that anything was going to happen because of what he said. But literally, it was like instantly, like, my knee really started hurting.
And my knee really stopped hurting.
And I was just like, what is going on? It was so weird. And so after that, right, every time my knee would hurt, I would be like, John, like, what the heck?
Yeah, so like my knee pain, like it was gone, and I was like, whoa, that's weird. And every time that we would remember the story, it was like, you did this. And it was like, obviously I felt super bad, and like I still feel bad because her knees
I still have knee pain. Like, Lord, heal my knee.
My knees are like okay now. But yeah, I feel bad, and it's we thought about it, and it's like our words do have power. There literally is power in our words, and like I literally spoke death onto Emily because like
it's
that
really
wasn't uplifting. It's not fun.
It's like he could have chosen to like declare healing over himself at that moment or anything else, but he was just like, yeah, give it to Emily. Like,
yeah, and honestly, I didn't mean it. I didn't want like her to have the pain, but it's just being careful with everything we say and knowing that our words have power. They do shift things and change things in the atmosphere, and it's not just like we're just saying things and it's just going to the air, whatever. Like, you better figure it out what you're saying. My favorite thing, figure it out. But it's like I gave that knee pain to her, and it's like I wonder what other things have we said that have brought destruction and death into other people's lives?
Yeah, and it's really just been a check for ourselves to be like, whoa, what am I saying? How am I saying it? What do I
And paid for Emily.
And paid for me and my knee. No, but seriously, like, what am I saying? What am I partnering with, you know? With my words, because it just upsets me all the time when John is like when he says something stupid, because I'm like, you don't realize, but like your words have power. It's crazy. And you know, like, we don't really think about it. Like, sometimes we just say things and we're like, oh, whatever. But it's like, no, our words hold weight, and they literally, like John said, they shift things in the atmosphere. So what are we creating?
Yeah, and it's like, even me, like, I like to joke around or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. Like, I know if you guys have me on Snapchat, like, I would post pictures.
It's not funny.
Of like, when my window, they were fixing my window and there was just no glass on it, and I put me. Or like, there was a pile of garbage one time. It was disgusting. It was like over there, and I was like, me. But and it's funny. Like, people would hit me up laughing because I literally think it's funny. But again, it's like, what are you really saying, and what are you And then you wonder why you go through certain things, or why is it that I'm in this situation. But you literally spoke it over yourself. Like, I'm just never gonna get married. Or I'm just never gonna. Está bien, que espéralo. Sit down and wait for it, because just how you're saying it is gonna happen. So that's why you need to speak life. And I am gonna get married. I'm gonna find my future wife soon. Lord, I speak it into the atmosphere. And like, that's that.
Yeah, and it's just understanding that and really checking yourself on what you say, because like John said, sometimes we say things to be funny or because it's like, oh, okay, at the moment, but it's like, do you really understand what you're saying? And yet, literally all the time, like, I get so upset because I'm like,
you too,
bro, what are you saying? Like, and it would be like the craziest thing, like somebody. It's something random, like somebody will be like, oh, because the divorce rate is 52%, and John will be like, me. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, why are you partnering with that? Like, that's not you, And it's funny at the moment, but it's like, do we really understand what we're saying, what we're creating? And, checking ourselves on that and saying like, hey, am I speaking what I really want to happen?
Right. Like, even in times of, like, and it's important for us to know that, because even in times of, like, desperation, in times where, like, school is driving me crazy, like, talking about stuff, you need, like, an induced coma. Like, you don't need to be saying that, because it's, like, just, even, and it's important for us, if we have that in check. She was, story time. We were like drowning in schoolwork, and Emily goes, I need like a medically induced coma.
Yeah, that's bad.
Especially, so if we have that in check in the first place, when it comes to a time of desperation or a time of need or a time that you're like, I just want to smash myself into a wall, it's like, you have that in check. So you're like, you know what? I speak joy over myself, or like, this is all gonna turn out great. And it's like, having that attitude is not really common. It's not like everybody does this, or it's gonna be crazy. You're gonna seem kind of crazy, but I guarantee you, if you speak life into your situation, life is the only thing that can come, because you spoke it.
So I just encourage you guys, the next time you're going through something, or even if you're not going through anything, just remember that your words have power, and that you're literally creating stuff, that you're literally sowing a seed somewhere, whether it's good or bad. And just ask yourself, what do I want to sow? What do I want to leave in this world? How do I want to mark this world right now with my words, Because like we said, your words are powerful. And it's not just a us thing. It's not just this person is, has powerful words. No, like, your words are powerful. What you say literally change the world. What you say literally change the atmosphere around you. And so what worlds are we creating?
Oh my God, another example that I just thought of. Like, there was this time where somebody that's very close to me, she asked me to pray for her. And I was like, I just speak like derrota y.
Oh my God.
I was like, derrota y, like dysfunction and tragedy. But I was just joking, which that's not even funny. She had a car accident, and she like was going through it, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't mean it, I'm so sorry. And it's like, it's really like a call for us to be like, check yourself, check your words. So I could have been like, I declare a new car for her, prosperity. No, but I was being funny. Wasn't thinking about it. So even that's what I mean. Like, even when it's just little things, and you're like, oh, I don't mean that, So don't say it. Don't say it. Say what do you mean. Lord, I need a nice paying job. I'm gonna have a good paying job. I'm gonna have a great education. I'm gonna have this degree that I want. And then even in those times where you're like struggling to believe that, if you keep speaking life, then you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it, and it's gonna bring you hope. Like, you keep declaring, I'm gonna do what it is that I'm set out to do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You're gonna do it. So just keep that in mind, and just really be encouraged by that. Like, your words have power. Your words have the power of life and death, literally. So you can either speak life, or you can speak death into your situation, into somebody else. So just ask yourself, like, what am I speaking? What am I speaking into my life with what I'm saying, with my words, with the songs that I decide to sing?
So be careful with what you joke about, because some things are just really not funny.
If you really think about it. So definitely something that's really important for us to keep in mind and think about in terms of like what we say and how our words have power is the songs that we listen to and the songs that we sing. Like, I know it's a little like old school, like, oh my God, we need to be listening to Christian music. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you need to watch what you're declaring. Like, oh, diamonds all over my body. Like, I don't know. That was such a bad example.
That's bad.
That's a bad example. But, you know, there's songs out there that is like,
I love
should
the way
you
you
really
lie.
be? I love the way you lie. I'm a beautiful liar. Like, what? What are you saying? Like, what are you saying? You're literally speaking that over your life, that you are a liar. So it's like the next time you find yourself in a situation where you lied and you're like, I don't even know why I did that, because you said you were a beautiful liar. You said it yourself. I feel like God be there sometimes. Like, what do you mean? Why are you going through this? You said it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, you gotta know what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's also important to understand that since your words are powerful and other people's words are powerful, like all of our words are powerful, right? There are things that are spoken over you that don't belong to you. So it's also understanding what to do with those words that are spoken over you. For example, like if when you were in 3rd grade, your teacher was like, oh, you're stupid. And now that follows you around and you feel like you're stupid. It's like also understanding, wait, her words had power over me because she said that I was stupid and now I believe that. But my words have power over me too. And I am not stupid. I am smart. I am this, I am that. So it's also understanding that other people's words may affect you and may have power over you, but understanding that you have power and you are able to be like, okay, this word I don't accept because that is not true.
And you can even do that at the moment. Like if somebody tells you, honestly, you're not capable of this, you'll be like, actually, I think I am, because I am smart. And you start speaking life over yourself because the depth that you trying to bring to my life is not happening. And people do it unconsciously. I'm not saying that everybody's out to get you and everybody's out to speak death over you, but when they do, you best but let them know that it's not happening. So guys, remember, you are known and loved.
Adventure waits your yes.
And
Every
day's a
Sunday.
Sunday.
Until next time. Choose your words wisely.
Wisely choose your words.
Your words create worlds.
Or destroy them.
That's actually really true.
I know.
Walk it out. Let's
figure it out.
That's my thing. My thing is walk it out.
And mine
Yours is
figure
figure it out.
Emily says, now work it out.